The Department of Justice sued Apple on Thursday, saying its iPhone ecosystem is a monopoly that drove its astronomical valuation at the expense of consumers, developers and rival phone makers. The lawsuit claims that Apple's anti-competitive practices extend beyond the iPhone and Apple Watch businesses, citing Apple's advertising, browser, FaceTime and news offerings. Each step in Apple's course of conduct built and reinforced the moat around its smartphone monopoly, says the suit, filed by the DOJ and 16 attorneys general in New Jersey federal court. Apple shares fell over 2% during trading on Thursday. The Justice Department said in a release that to keep consumers buying iPhones, Apple moved to block cross-platform messaging apps, limited third-party wallet and smartwatch compatibility and disrupted non-App Store programs and cloud streaming services. The challenge represents a significant risk to Apple's walled garden business model. The company says that complying with regulations costs the company money, could prevent it from introducing new products or services, and could hurt customer demand. The lawsuit could force Apple to make changes in some of its most valuable businesses. The iPhone, in which Apple reported over $200 billion in sales in 2023, the Apple Watch, part of the company's $40 billion wearables business, and its profitable services line, which reported $85 billion in revenue. If left unchallenged, Apple will only continue to strengthen its smartphone monopoly, U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland said in the release. Apple said in a statement that it disagreed with the premise of the lawsuit and that it would defend against it. This lawsuit threatens who we are and the principles that set Apple products apart in fiercely competitive markets. If successful, it would hinder our ability to create the kind of technology people expect from Apple, where hardware, software, and services intersect, an Apple spokesperson told CNBC. It would also set a dangerous precedent, empowering government to take a heavy hand in designing people's technology. The lawsuit follows years of investigations into Apple's business practices and 2 prior DOJ cases against Apple. One over e-book prices and another over allegations that it colluded with other technology companies to depress salaries. This anticompetitive behavior is designed to maintain Apple's monopoly power while extracting as much revenue as possible, the complaint said. The complaint highlights comments from CEO Tim Cook and other executives. Some users have asked Apple to improve Android to iPhone messaging. Developers have gone as far as creating apps that can circumvent the platform limitations, only to be shut down by Apple. Prosecutors highlighted one exchange between Cook and a consumer. "Not to make it personal, but I can't send my mom certain videos," the complaint says one user told Cook, referring to a 2022 interview at a Vox Media event.